gonna show you guys how the process of reading food labels and how to identify different types of fats on food packaging. The nutrition information panel on food labels offers the easiest and most convenient way to identify foods that contain saturated fat, unsaturated fat, and trans fat. For example, here's the nutrition labels on food package that contain saturated fat, unsaturated fat, and trans fat. The nutrition facts will also show you the amount of saturated fats, trans fat, and in some cases, polyunsaturated and monounsaturated fats.
In fact, there are two different types of fat, saturated and unsaturated fat, and they both have different effects on your health. Saturated fat is kind of fat that's solid at room temperature. It has all of its carbon atoms. Unsaturated fat, on the other hand, is liquid at room temperature and is often used in cooking. It has some of its carbon atom bonded to hydrogen atoms and some bonded to other carbon atoms. This is the different examples between saturated and unsaturated fat.
This can be found naturally in some foods such as meat and dairy products, but most trans fat in UK diets come from partially hydrogenated vegetable oil. Trans fat can raise cholesterol levels in the blood, increasing the risk of heart disease and stroke. Recommended daily intake of each type of fat. Saturated fat, men shouldn't eat more than 30 grams of saturated fat a day. Women shouldn't eat more than 20 grams of saturated fat a day. Children should have less. Trans fat, adults shouldn't have more than about 5 grams of trans fat a day. And saturated fat, the Academy of Nutrition of Dietetics recommend that you get 20 until 35% of your daily intake from monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats and less than 10% from saturated fat.
How to make healthier choices by selecting foods low in saturated and trans fats?
First, read food labels.
Check the nutrition facts panel for the amount of saturated and trans fats in the product. Choose foods with lower amounts of these fats.
Second, choose lean protein sources. Option for lean cuts of meat, poultry without skin, and fish. These are lower saturated fats compared to fattier cuts of meat.